Welcome to Collinwood Field, where you are looking right now at the rainy conditions, but it's junior all-star action. Again, these are kids 8 to 9 years old, no weight limit, 21 teams that played all season long, and we're now down to all-star action. John Good is in the house again. John, a little bit younger age group this week than what we saw last week. What can we expect to see?
We can expect to see, Tim, maybe a step down of play, but still exciting nonetheless. These kids have worked hard all season long in the classroom during the summertime, preparing for their season. They got through their season, and now they're the best of the best. Not only are these student athletes rewarded for their play on the field, ladies and gentlemen, but they're also rewarded for the work that they do in the classroom and their appearance in the community, because you have to have good grades and you have to have great citizenship in order to qualify for play in the Muni Football All-Star Game.
The big key in this game, they can look at all the rules and talk about them. We won't talk a lot about them today because we're jammed here.
Yeah.
But the biggest factor is coach on the field.
That's
both
right.
sides. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
part.
Still a learning stage of football. This Division 8 and 9-year-old can't turn 10 before August 1st. They have a coach on the field. Offensively, you got to be back 10 yards. Defensively, 20 yards for safety. And the kids do an excellent job of responding.
So first down and 10. We are underway from Collinwood. And he'll keep it to the outside before he's brought down. The ball carrier was number 11. That was Harlan Boyd from the Glenville Elite Panthers. And John, a little bit of speed here right in the beginning.
Yeah, a little bit of mix-up on the play too. He tried to get it to his flanker coming back to the right side. Got a little rushed about it. Kind of, expected on the first plays of the game. A little jittery, but a good job not turning the football over. They're going to start off with a 2-yard gain, so not too bad.
Second down and 8. O.C. Scott was on the tackle on the last play. Thought he got held a little bit there.
Yeah, probably. They tried it again, and they got it wide open. Wow, I've never seen one that close before. Wow.
Well, now I know why, John, I'm on the interior line. I could never chase them guys down on the outside.
Yeah, this is a kind of a different type of exchange here. You got number 8 going back to the right, but he hands it right off to number 9, who's standing right there and wasn't going the same way. So he had to take time to turn to the right in order to get the ball upfield. It's number 9 on that carry, Devon Phelps of the Ohio Elite Seminoles.
And Asante Taylor from CMHA, he predicted that the Browns will win 7 games. Ooh, Mr. Taylor, we're going to win more than 7. I got faith that we're headed to the playoffs.
My opinion is still out.
Third down and 8. Just underway, first quarter, junior all-star action.
It looked like Carter Walton on the carry right there from the Elite Buckeyes. Turning a nice give. Got a lot of room right there to run, but shutting it down real quick is number 13 for the Nationals.
So fourth down and 4, and you could tell the difference in the all-star and the, because you can tell there's some hesitation. He didn't hit it hard, didn't hit it quick, kind of looking and seeing, but that'll settle in. So they're going to go for it, fourth down and 4. Outside,
He's got it.
and he has got it, and it's a first down.
Yeah, Jamarvion Pittman, number 2 leading scorer in the league right there, doing what he's been doing all season long, taking the handoff and just going around that left side. Good job there by number 11 to help him out as he smells that first down marker. He goes for it right there. He tries to give him a good block on number 9.
That's what I'm looking for. Run, let's go.
That's a good job.
Back up, players. Back up. Players, back.
So first down and 10, 4:30 clock runs. The team in the maroon is the National All-Stars. The team in the white, sure I get it right.
Keep doing your job. Come on, hey. Do your job.
Threw a curveball at us here.
Yeah.
I'll find that out for you in a minute, folks.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh, look at him
Got a
go.
lot of room.
Look at him
Got a lot of
go.
room.
Look at him go. Nice move. Yeah, I believe the team in the white is the National All-Stars, Tim.
Yeah, they're white, and then the team in the maroon has got to be the American.
Yes, yeah, they switched it up on us from last game, but here we go right here. Got a convoy going outside, and here he is showing his speed. Number 8, Volante McCord, 9-year-old from Wilson, doing a good job of putting his team into the American territory.
Antonio Carr came up and made the tackle. He's from the Gunning Park Gators, 4th grader out of West Park Community School. Oh, Lord. Somebody meet me at the door.
Yeah, I heard some cracking on that one. Looked like number 4, number 9 on that play for the tackle.
Hey, Mark. Mark. Nice and ready.
Mr. McLean from the Pal 6 Red Dogs on the tackle. Good job.
Second down 9. We're on the 34, 2:39. The National All-Stars are in the white, and they've had the ball the whole first quarter here.
Hey, you gotta hold on, push, man. Let's go.
Back up, 2. Back up, 2. Move to the back. There you go.
Hey, push harder, man. Be a man.
You gotta keep outside contained,
Come on, Harden.
Oh, man.
Shut it down quick.
You better believe it. Number 1 came up with a big hit. That was Khalil Deming out of the Maple Heights Saints, John.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was blitzing, but you can see number 20 right there kind of holding his head because he missed the block. But that was a good job by the Saints player to get up on there, Khalil Deming. He's a good offensive player, too. 8th leading scorer in the league with 35 points.
Third down, 10. 35-yard line. Looking for another big play.
Oh, barely got the ball to him.
Try to get
Oh,
inside,
man,
but
you
they
talking about
were looking
excitement.
for him.
There's a lot of excitement on the handoff right there.
You know the coach has already said to him after the first play, you watch number 8. Wherever he goes, man, we're going.
Yeah, Volante McCord got that handoff, but the quarterback wasn't even looking at him. I think he was worried about the defender coming crashing in. And he's like, hot potato, hot potato. You take it.
So 4th down and 12. 30 seconds to go in the quarter.
There it is. That's almost like a jet sweep. Good tackle.
First D. First D.
So that would mean a change of possession. We'll look at it here, partner.
Yeah, Xavier Steele doing a good job of coming up right here and just making a sure tackle.
Impressed. He's holding the ball in the right hand there, John.
Yep, it's not easy to bring down Mr. Pippen. Mr. Pippen is one heck of a football player, Tim.
So it'll be first down now and 10. There's only 18 seconds to go here, so they'll probably get the one play. and then we'll go into the second quarter.
See, Coach DeAndre Bell is on the field for this junior division American All-Star team, calling the plays. He, the head coach of the Maple Heights Saints, who won the title here in 2019. Missing a player.
They're counting to make sure they got them all.
Yep. There's number 3, trots out on the field. Steele, Xavier Steele from Columbus Middle School, 4th grader, 9 years old. One of Coach Bell's players, number 1 in the league in scoring.
Hey, oh, quarterback. Somebody got to step up.
Trying to get them up on the line.
Call your play.
And cut to the outside.
Got some
some yards. And he'll come up almost to the 45-yard line. It'll be a second down play.
Yeah, you see right here, quarterback. Snap right to the quarterback, Amir Harris from the Garden Valley Falcons, just taking the ball and going around the left side. Had some green there. Was able to pick up about 4 yards.
So that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. No score as you look at our official, Bruce Hill. He'll walk it down to the other end. And while we have a break in between quarters, no better time to talk about free recreation programs that are taking place now at your local recreation centers. Again, these are free to you, the citizens of Cleveland. The one big thing that is now going on that many don't know about is if you are a student in school, we have free meals after school at all Cleveland recreation centers. All you have to do is be a student in school. And again, they're usually served between the hours of 3:30, 4:30, 5 o'clock. You might want to check with your local recreation center. If you're not sure, you can pick up the phone right now and call 664-2570.
Uh-oh, ball's jumping around.
We hear everybody scream, but I see the hand go up, so they retain their fumble.
Yeah, Harris was able to get on it, the quarterback defensive end. Again from Garden Valley's Falcons, is number 8, took the snap.
Hey, come here, Ty.
That's Jose Scott from the Palo 6 Red Dogs. Got hit perfectly and gave that ball up. Nice hit right there by number 8, Valente McCord. So not only is he a good offensive player, he can bring the wood on the defensive side as well.
3rd down, 3.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a little early.
Laundry all over the field. And John, earlier you could see the officials telling the kids to line up on the line, avoiding the penalties. They realize this is an all-star game. They want to see all these flags. They're trying to just let the kids play.
Yeah,
veteran crew. Veteran crew.
Yes, it is. I really appreciate it.
That's what made my player go to running back.
And I know these coaches do.
You better believe it. I can tell you right now, DeAndre Bell, he's just trying to figure, do I got them all out there right now? You know, last week we had the Pee Wee division, and we saw that they didn't have the coach on the field there, but it seemed like they were pretty well together. This year, the younger kids, you put that coach out there to make it a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. And what you noticed about that Pee Wee All-Star game, Tim, was the football players' football IQ was a lot higher. And that's when you can see the growth in the players from level to level. And it's very, very refreshing.
Good job.
They'll cut it up, but they're there to meet him on the tackle, number 3. On the tackle, Asante Taylor from the Renegades.
You killing me with that, man.
Yep, and number 3 on the carry as well. That would be Xavier Steele, who's been carrying the load here for the most part in the first quarter, first half now.
You're looking at the coach. He's got a 4th down and 3 play. He needs 3 yards to keep the drive going.
DeAndre Bell, a very good coach. Been a coach in our league for a long time. A little lenient with the rule. The coach can give out instructions after they break the huddle because they're all unfamiliar. Yeah, that's offensive.
Dead ball foul. False start.
And I think
Offense.
DeAndre Bell tried to get him to jump, but his guys jumped.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Tim, he was trying to be a little savvy there to get an easy first down on this 4th down play. He might want to think about punting, but he's going to go for it on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with this call.
4th down and 8.
A lot of confidence in his defense. Uh-oh.
To the middle.
Looks like he's got it.
He got it. First down.
Yeah.
A nice run where he cut it right up through the middle there, John.
Yeah, he's just relying on one of his players from that championship team, Xavier Steele, Columbus Middle School 4th grader. Great vision as he cuts back to the right and splits the defense and gets upfield for positive yards and a first down.
1st and 10. 2nd quarter action. Got White in the neutral zone, so they're calling the defense
Dead
offside.
ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
You know, the other challenge is that whenever you're putting an all-star group together, John, is we ask for 1 lineman and 1 skilled position. And usually the skilled positions, most of the teams are sending their quarterbacks or a running back. So some of those guys have to play a different position. And that's an adjustment in itself, especially at this younger level.
Yeah, it is. As we see Tanachi McLean on the carry right there for Pal 6. He picks up about 4 yards.
We have our first timeout of the ball game. It's called by the National All-Stars.
But to that point you were making, Tim, about them sending too many skilled players, since we went unlimited, it has made it a lot easier for the coaches to pick the players to go to the All-Star game, because now you have linemen that's in the mentality of being a lineman. They're proud about it. The coaches have done a good job instilling confidence in them and the importance of having good line play, defense and offensively. So when they get rewarded to go to an All-Star game, they are really proud to show up here as a lineman in the All-Star game.
First of all, the line, y'all got to get a better jump on it. Y'all too slow, snap it to the ball. Y'all standing up and y'all standing too far back. Get up on the line, on the nose of the ball, and attack.
Watch the ball, dude.
Push yourself. This is football. This is not nothing else, okay? Come on, man. We work together. This is only the first quarter. Come on, let's finish it up. Let's make it bigger. Let's go.
Looking at Alan Boyd, the National All-Stars coach from the Glenville Elite Panthers. That's 2 weeks in a row we've heard those defensive coaches say, hey, you got to get off the ball and get in there. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, at this age, youth football in general, you know, just getting off to a good start, playing with some up-tempo, with an up-tempo attitude, can be a challenge for the kids. It takes a great motivator, a real good coach to see and know what it takes in order to light a fire underneath his player.
Here we are, look to cut it up. Gonna get to the outside. Pick up a few more yards.
Yeah, Christian Gaines on that run from Paul Dunbar. Garden Valley Falcons, a 4th grader, doing a good job of trying to find some green on that left side. It's a good job of the defender turning him inside so the cavalry can come, but they get there a little late. He got a significant gain and a first down.
Yeah, that little bit of extra air at the end, just enough to pick up the first down. So it's first down and 10, 4:32. They're gonna bounce it to the outside. He's got some room.
Oh, good stiff
20. He's finally knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Wow. Good job by Amir Harris. He's been showing why he was picked to play in this game today in this first half. Again, just taking it right around the right side. Number 8 doing a good job of blocking right there. And Osei Scott from Pal 6 picking up positive yards, and they're in the red zone.
So they got it on the 15-yard line.
Quarterback keeper.
Gonna head to the outside. Here's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I believe they're going to get number 3 on that, Tim. He's going to get Xavier Steele blocking the back.
Yes, sir.
They wouldn't do such a thing, John. Not their age.
I saw somebody in the screen, and then I saw someone leave the screen.
We'll see if our crew caught it on the replay here. But you don't hear the coaches saying much, so you know it probably happened.
Yeah. It was a pretty aggressive block. It was all effort, though.
Holding
Xavier Steele.
on the offense, number 3, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Yeah, they called it on number 3.
Yeah, he has a high motor. That kid is, he's a heck of a football player, and he plays 100% every play.
So that penalty hurts. That's first down and 20 now. They've been trying to run outside and beat that corner. Had some success.
Yeah, they've had some success doing so. And we'll see what Coach Alan Boyd has up his sleeve, as now he's outside the red zone. Reverse, and he's got all kind of room. Timothy stays outside. Wow. Oh, did he fumble or was he down?
I see him with his hand up, second down, so he recovered it. So it'll be second down. They pick up a good chunk of it. It's now second down and about 16.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he saw here that made him cut inside. He's got green all on the outside. Oh, he's looking inside. He's not even looking outside. He's got the ball in the wrong hand, too. That's why he put it on the ground, right? Is he down? Is he down?
Here they come. Here he comes to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds. Again, number 8 was on the tackle, but number 14 was the ball carrier. And John, you look at it right here. They're bouncing and trying to get it outside.
Yeah, Amir Harris doing a good job running the football in this first half. Garden Valley is putting his stamp on this game.
Monty McCord made the tackle. I like his fundamentals on the tackle, John.
Yeah, good job wrapping those legs up. Wow. Good job hitting that hole, but number 9 whiffed on that tackle. Pippen, you won't see that too often from him. He could have stopped him for at least a 1-yard gain, but he was able to pick up the first down. You see it right here. Right there, move. Yeah, it's a good job.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, they're on the board at Collinwood. 2:21 to go. And it's the American All-Stars with the first score.
Yeah, Tanachi McLean right here trying that middle. Just a quarterback keeper right up the middle. Blocked by Harris. He didn't run into interference until he got to the goal line. So good job by the offensive line of pushing him back. They go for the 2-point. McLean takes it in again. Got to be a little more stout up front as McLean gets it all.
So our first score, rainy conditions still exist. We're in the 60s. But you look at the young man right here, all on the heart and the legs of Tanachi McLean.
Yeah, look at this offensive line. Just trying to keep their feet moving, staying engaged. Got to get a little better effort from that defense. If you don't down that close, that's what you end up, a score and the 2-point conversion. A 1-point conversion, I'm sorry.
We do want to remind you folks that at halftime, we will have one of our major sponsors of the Muni Football League in 2019, Karen Butler. She's the Chief Executive Officer of Neon, and we'll have her joining us, as well as we'll be doing some special awards at some time during the game today. You can see everybody joining the weather. Got all the adults and moms with the umbrellas. 3-4 weeks ago, we saw an umbrella and we're trying to keep sunshine out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a more welcome sight. This is more football weather in October right here. And teams have been putting the ball on the ground a couple times. We haven't had any turnovers though out of it. They've been able to recover their own.
So 1st and 10. They're chasing. And he did everything he could to get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he did. Delonte McCord again on the carry, trying that right side of the American All-Star defense. It's going right outside. He stayed flat for a while because he had to outrun the angle from number 6 for George Monroe All-Stars, who was able to slow him down on that play.
So, John, let me ask you this. They always talk about the game of football is won in the trenches. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's when they talk about that, Tim, they're speaking about line play. Who's getting a better push? Who's being more aggressive? Who's being more effective of sustaining or penetrating the line of scrimmage? Right now, I would have to say that the Nationals are doing a good job on the line, in the trenches, of penetrating the line on defense and on offense, pushing them back. Oh.
Incomplete pass. His intended receiver was open, but it was just a little short. This will be 3rd down and 10.
Yep. Good job right here, trying to get the offensive play, good offensive play. But the ball just fell short of number 23 right there.
That was Harlem Boyd to Landon Scott from the Shaker Raiders, his intended receiver.
I put a little bit more oomph on that ball.
Harlem Boyd's picked the Browns to win 9.
All right. He's getting there.
Math, I'll go with him and add him up.
Get upfield.
No gain.
Yeah.
Timeout's been called with 59 seconds. We're at the 1-minute mark, and we'll look at it right here.
Yeah, Pippen trying to get around this left side. Good block right there, but there's a whole host of Nationals there, excuse me, American defenders there to shut him down.
We do want to remind you that we want you to be part of today's telecast and let you know that we'll be selecting an outstanding offense and defensive player like we did in the past week. Jason Dunn will present those at the end of the game. See if you can match our Luxor stat crew, Mr. Jones and Mr. Green. If you disagree, I'll give you their phone number. You can call them and tell them they got it wrong.
They'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, well, they definitely would love to hear from you.
course, they'll be putting in overtime slips for that. You know, working at home.
There's the moms. They still got the Cobra signs. John, in a few more weeks, we'll be over at East High for the cheerleading competition.
Yeah, they're getting ready, Tim. They're tuning up those voices and doing their jumps and their splits. And it's going to be a wonderful time. Oh, yeah.
Now you see how he did it?
Good job of the defender.
Timeout offense.
Good job of the defender turning back inside, not making a play. He didn't even know it, though. He went right past it. He went right past it. Number 19 on that play, Bryce Johnson, doing an excellent job from Sims Raiders, Apex Academy, 4th grader, 9-year-old. Excellent job with the tackle.
So the American All-Stars lead here, 7-0. 2nd down and 8. DeAndre Bell, Maple White Saints. Orange, he's trying to get it over. Now the officials are huddling up. I think they're going to let him know how many timeouts he's got left.
Yeah, making sure they're all on the same page.
Second down and 8.
All steal.
He faked it, and he's going to pick up big yardage. Oh, what a catching tackle. Number 13 caught him from behind. Otherwise, he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone, Tim. He was gone. Amir Harris doing a real good job right here, faking it to number 3, taking it around the right side, tiptoeing around that sideline, and right there, he's about to stretch it out, but
Jamil Woods, number 13 from the Richmond Conquerors.
oh,
With the game, with a saving tackle, there would have definitely been a touchdown.
yeah. Yeah, you could tell Harris was getting ready to throw it in another gear right there, but a good job by Woods to bring him down.
Now, if you agree with Mr. James Woods, number 13, this young man from Richmond has predicted, this is my man here, 10 Browns wins in the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Browns fever.
Very optimistic fan. They can do it. They can do it. Oh, he's open.
Nice throw. Nice throw. Good idea.
Yeah, he's trying to hit Khalil Deming right there as he's wide open. Deming's lost his speed. When the receiver loses advantage to him when he turns around and starts backpedaling. You just got to stay in your stride, be able to look over your shoulder to see the football and run underneath it and catch it. He had the right person. He's wide open, but he's backing up and not able to gain speed so he can run underneath the football. That would have gave him a touchdown before this half.
So 2nd down and 10. 26 seconds to go prior to the half. Looking to throw.
He's got a man. Oh! Wow.
He's put it in their hands.
Yeah, Christian Gaines right there. Couldn't quite bring it down. Garden Valley Falcons.
Now you look at this, folks. Tell me if that ball right ain't in that pocket. Look at it right here.
Boom. Right through his arm.
Let it come into his body instead of catching with the hands. But in fairness, we've had rainy conditions all day long. It has cooled down to about a nice nifty
tonight. He'll be sitting at the dinner table, and he's like, "Mom, I should have caught that ball. Dad, I almost had it." Little sister and little brother be teasing me.
Oh, yeah. Threw it right to you. 3rd down and 10. Think they're throwing another one here, partner?
I think so. Uh-oh, got him to bubble out, lose some timing, but he's making
Tackle, missed tackle.
You get out of bounds? Nope, timeout. Yeah, they got penetration on this play right here, 13. Makes him arch his angle. That's just a missed tackle right there. You gotta bring him down right there in bounds. Make him use the timeout even though they used it anyway. But he was able to pick up another 10 yards.
So the way they're going, we won't have too many timeouts in the second half, partner.
No, they won't. The clock will be running.
So we got a 4th down play and 3. 11 seconds to go.
Timeout for the game.
Referee letting him know how many timeouts he got left for the game. See Harris putting his people in place. Oh, intercepted. Number 32.
Now, John, you're looking at fundamentals here on this throw. And everything that he did was backwards. If you look at when he released the ball, it's off the back foot.
Yeah.
It's leaning back instead of stepping up and making a good throw.
Yeah, he didn't have any pressure. He just wanted to get rid of the football.
See it?
Just running, toe tipping.
And you put it up there that high, somebody's going to come down and grab it.
Yeah, that was a good job by number 32 with his concentration on the ball. Amante Brazil, or Brazil, it's a good job by him making up for that last play when he kind of whiffed on that tackle. So good job.
So this should be the last play of the half, folks. 4 seconds to go. National All-Stars 1st down and 10 at their 20-yard line. So I don't think they're going to come up with an 80-yard play, but you never know.
You never know.
I know, John, when you played with the Eagles, Buddy Ryan never said there's no such thing against us as an 80-yard play.
I tell you what, when you got Randall Cunningham at quarterback, tell him anything is possible.
You better believe it.
Anything is possible. That guy did some amazing, amazing things.
But your defense was tough back then, partner.
Yeah, that was. We didn't need to go 80 yards in a few minutes too often. Sitting there waiting on him.
Yeah, nothing doing.
No blocking.
So that brings us to the end of the first half. 7-0. Again, the American All-Stars with the lead. And let's take a look, John, at that one score that gives us the lead right now.
Yeah, just a good job by that offensive line, squeezing it right in. As you can see, number 4 right there, the Pal 6 Red Dogs, McLean, who got the clean sweep on this on that drive. He not only did he get a touchdown, but he also got the extra point. It's just a good job of the American All-Stars.
Well, folks, earlier we had a chance to catch up with Karen Butler from Neon, one of our major sponsors, and here's what she had to say. And our very special guest, our main sponsor that has made a huge impact in the 2019 season with Cleveland Muni football. Obviously, Karen Butler, Neon. I remember Karen Butler from the city.
City of Cleveland,
right. But health and everything has been always one of the
Yes.
big things with you. let's talk a little bit about Neon and what was done this year.
Well, great. So we partnered with the Muni League, and we thought it was such an important thing to do, to focus upon the health of the kids, making sure that they have access to comprehensive services and making sure that they're safe and healthy when they're playing. So we were able to provide the physical examinations that the children needed in order to play. So it was a great partnership and a great way to connect with the Muni League.
And obviously, you're talking about how many kids we have in our league, and we're trying to get them to go and get their physicals, and
Yes.
some parents can't afford it, and they run into those issues. But the other part of this is, when I'm hearing Neon, I'm hearing it's more than just the physical part.
Yes.
You're looking at the whole child and saying, hey, here's where we can help and things that we can do.
Yes.
And there's several locations that you have throughout the city in Cleveland, Ohio. Can we talk a little bit about those locations?
Yes. So Neon has 7 locations throughout Greater Cleveland, and because of that, it makes us one of the largest federally qualified health centers or community health center networks in the entire Greater Cleveland area. And they're located in the neighborhoods, and that's very important because we want to be accessible. So we want to make sure that there are no transportation barriers, that cost is not an issue, and we are really about making sure that our children are healthy, that our families are healthy, and that our neighborhoods are healthy.
And how did it go the first year with the kids coming through?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Parents often brought them in. Sometimes the coaches brought the kids in, and our providers were eager to make sure that they got taken care of.
Well, first of all, as you can see, folks, Neon, again, they are a big sponsor of Cleveland Muni football. We appreciate everything you've done for this season. We look forward to the future and even doing more.
Thank you so much. It's our honor to be a part of this wonderful initiative.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Hey, it's now halftime. This is Jason Dunn, Director of the Cleveland Muni Football League. I am joined at halftime by our recipient of the 2019 Teen Mom of the Year Award. I'm joined by Miss Regika Love of the Ohio Cardinals. How you doing today, Miss Love?
I am doing great. My voice is a little gone, so just bear with me a little bit.
Hey, that right there sounds like the voice of a football mom.
Yeah.
I want to first start off, first and foremost, by congratulating you,
Thank you.
On being the recipient of the Teen Mom of the Year. You know, that's one of the awards that's near and dear to me, near and dear to the league, because the foundation of this league is based off of volunteerism. And teen moms really make this league go. And for you to stand out above all the great moms we have in this league, and we do have a lot of them, I just want to commend you for all your efforts and everything you do for your program. Just a few questions. How long have you been with your program?
It's been 4 years now.
Okay, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you have kids involved with the program?
Yes, I have 3.
Okay, 3.
And all 3 of them play for the Cardinals.
And all of them play for the Cardinals. Okay, all football players?
Yep.
Okay, great job.
No girls.
No
All
girls,
boys.
all boys. All right, any all-stars?
Yes, I have 2. My son actually is playing now, Markel McKenzie, number 12. And then I have a son that played tomorrow for the Termites, Alfred.
Oh, great job, great job. And you're out here in the rain with us, and like I said, cheering your boys on. You know, just talk about some of your duties and some of the roles that you carry as far as the program.
Well, for the most part, just like being there, being supportive. Sometimes I help with like after game or after practice meals. If somebody need me to do something, some paperwork or recruiting, pretty much whatever they need me to do, I just pretty much do it. I'm at every practice, so it's not one day that you'll see them practicing that you won't see me. And I just support them. Like, it's cool.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I kind of don't have a choice because if I don't want to, my kids just, they don't understand me saying like, oh no, I can't come or I can't be there or I can't do it. So.
You know, and that's the support the kids need. So once again, I would like to, on behalf of the Cleveland Muni Football League, want to thank you for all you do, and we will now present you with your award.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, now we're going to take this to a break right now, and we'll be back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. You've probably seen media coverage of the growing opioid epidemic in northeastern Ohio. But what you might not know is how many of these tragedies begin. with a seemingly innocent prescription for pain medication. That is why we're teaming with the Cuyahoga County Opiate Marketing Task Force to encourage you to know the risk. Go to the website on your screen to learn which pills are opiates and alternative ways of dealing with pain. Which starts as a prescription can end with addiction, so know the risk.
Superman, man, am I glad to see you.
What are you doing on this deserted road?
Some guys from school drove out here and we're gonna start fooling around with drugs. When I told them all drugs do is mess up your head and get you in a lot of trouble, they kicked me out of the van and drove off.
You're right not to get involved in the drug scene. Nobody with any sense wants any part of it.
How do I get home?
That's no problem at all.
We're now back at halftime of the Pee Wee All-Star Game. I am joined by our 2019 Pee Wee Division and City Champion head coach, Danny Solomon of the Garden Valley Falcons. Welcome, Danny.
All right, thanks for having me, Jason.
You know, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for all you do with your program, all you do for the league. You're a guy I've admired for a long time coming into this league. A guy that's been around for 20 plus years, and you know, a figure that everybody can look up to and model themselves after as his coach.
All right, I appreciate that, Jason. Those are kind words. Yeah, I've been around. This is year 26 for me. I'm one of the elder statesmen of the league, but it's my pleasure, and it makes me feel real good to hear those words from you.
Man, you're 26, man. Yet you still got the energy like you just started 2 years ago out there on the field.
I'm eating my vegetables and I'm staying in shape so I can run around with the guys. I make it a point every year to race every kid on my team, and I think it's time to hang them up when I can't beat every kid in a race on my team. And hasn't happened yet, so I'm still ticking.
Okay, you know, just to you know, kind of know your story and what you've been through the past few years. You know, with battling health issues with your son, but yet still being out there and being a positive figure in your community and really rallying that community behind you to go out there to get a championship and to be named, you know, Coach of the Year for all your efforts. I just want to commend you and thank you for that.
Oh, I appreciate that a lot, Jason. Yeah, I think a lot of people maybe lose track with the amount of commitment and the amount of sacrifice that us coaches go through every year. Like you said, you mentioned before, I had a health scare with one of my kids. My son had sickle cell disease, and he ended up having a bone marrow transplant 3 years ago, actually, to be cured of sickle cell. But yeah, it's a lot we go through as coaches, juggling the family time and the amount of time that we commit to these young men.
You know, and those efforts definitely don't go unnoticed. So in closing, once again, I'd like to thank you for everything that you do with your program, you know, having all these young guys look up to you. And like I said, elder statesman, but, you know, you are what this league needs and what this league looks like.
Thanks a lot, Jason. I just want to take a few seconds to honor my assistant coach. We had a really small coaching staff. It was just myself, and I had one other assistant, Codell Gaines. We worked our butts off, and the kids, you know, worked their butts off too, and we got it done this year.
All right, thanks a lot. And there you have it, our 2019 Pee Wee Division Coach of the Year, Danny Solomon. And now we'll take this to a break.
Need food? We can help. The Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Benefits Outreach Department works within the community to help individuals locate food and apply for SNAP and other public benefits. Weekdays, our help center accepts phone calls from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and walk-ins from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 216-738-2067 or stop in our facility at 15500 South Waterloo Road. Our benefits outreach counselors are out in the community every day assisting with benefit enrollment and connecting the community to vital resources. Keep your eye out for our food truck, providing free, fresh produce and SNAP enrollment in the community. For more information, visit www.greaterclevelandfoodbank.org/gethelp.
Well, welcome back to Collinwood Field. It is the Junior All-Stars start of the third quarter. First down and 10. As we hear our production truck in there calling the camera shots.
Good tackle.
John, first half, pretty much what we expected. A little bit out of sync. Defenses dominate, as we always know. The offense is usually behind in an all-star situation.
Yeah, a few mistakes, I should say. One turnover, but good job by the American team, at least getting on the scoreboard. The national team is knocking a couple times, but penalty, negative play has pushed them back. So they got to put it all together here in the second half if they want to try to compete on the scoreboard with this American team.
Second down, 15.
Oh, made him miss. Some pads cracking on that play.
So we got third down and 2. Look at it right here, John.
Yeah, just a quarterback keeper going around the left side, looking for a little bit of room, doing a good job of driving those legs. See number 15, Rayvon Morris Malone, East 88th Street Brown, 4th grader, 9 years old. He wants to be a teacher, Tim.
You got it. Again, you can hear TV20 in the background calling the shots here from cameras to replay. Third down, 11.
Oh, man, great defense.
You better believe it.
Wow. That was a good job right there.
And you can see right here, he just got the ball in there right there. Number 14 was the one that came up and made the big stop for the National All-Stars.
Yeah, that was Messiah Dawson.
Honor rolls, principal award, likes the Cowboys.
Jalen Ramsey is his favorite player. That's not a bad pick, young man.
So it'll be first down and 10. 5.5 to go. John Good and Tim Wells in the house with the Junior All-Star Games of the Muni Football League. We want to remind you to stay with us immediately after this game. Besides having our award presentation on the field, following this game, we will have the Termite All-Star Game. And we know that we will run the right way. These are kids in the age of 6, 7, and 8. And they are adorable, folks.
Hey, Daytona, I'm watching you.
What we do know is that they'll come here with a great attitude and a want to play. That's what we do know. Everything else is up in the air.
And I can remember, John, watching one game during the year at Termite. I heard a mom scream from the stands, "Oh, don't hit my baby. Don't let him fall on my baby."
Well, he's in the wrong sport for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure he survived.
Oh, he did. It went well. First and 10. Right behind the left tackle.
Christian swoops in there as quarterback. Nathan Hill, 4th grader. Able to pick up about 5 yards. Nice carry.
He grabbed a hold and he wasn't letting go. That was number 1.
Yeah, Khalil Deming again. Called his name a few times today.
Khalil Deming from the American. Better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
That guy has been 8th leading scorer in the league.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Zeke Elliott.
Called his name quite a few times in the championship game as well, Tim. Oh, nice, quick, clean handoff. Good job by the quarterback holding on that football at the snap. I can see there's a little bit of a uncomfortable position as he took the snap, but he was able to corral it. You can see it right here. He got his hands look like they crossed over. But just a quick hitter right there. Good job by number 22, just blowing this man off the line of scrimmage. Sean Law.
I could have ran into that hole, John.
Yeah.
That was wide open.
Good job by the offensive line. He's going to try it again with even better results. Okay.
Hey, what works, stay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, following behind Mr. Law. He's laying down the law.
Now are they calling this a fumble, John? Let's look at it here. Because he did pick up the first. There's the ball. It's still in his possession.
See, number 3 is tugging at
unless they took it out. But they have given the ball.
It looks like number 3 right there has got his hand on it.
Yeah, he had his hand on it.
It's a better angle. We can see we got the referee kind of way, but it's out. But his behind is on the ground. Look like his hips is on the ground. No, it's out.
It's out.
Yeah,
Good call.
It's out. It is out.
Bruce Hill right on top of the play.
Yeah. Good job by the referee.
So change of possession, the American.
Wow.
Now with the football, first down, and it was a nice run, but it gets negated by the turnover.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice drive. They found a weakness in the defense, and they were able to exploit it.
First D.
So it was a good job by that American defense to see the ball hanging out there.
Yeah, it was number 6, Bryce Turman from the George Monroe All-Stars that caused the turnover. So first down and 10, 3:40 to go. John, we got to send our congratulations off to the Maple Heights Saints as they were crowned the Junior League champion. Their head coach of the Maple Heights Saints, DeAndre Bell. So he's doing double duty here today.
Yeah, man. Here after this game, he's going to be awarded the
Coach of the
award
Year.
for the Coach of the Year. Yeah. Oh, good stiff arm.
There's another
wow. Is that a horse collar? No.
It was number 8 that made the tackle on him. Sure looked like he got to grab a something there.
Yeah, it did. It bent him backward, but Christian Swoops right here was beating down on him like a truck going downhill, but that's that stiff arm right there. Threw his timing off. And a good job. No, he got him by the jersey. Look at this stiff arm. This is a pro stiff arm right here. Just right at the right time. He reached and he put a stiff arm on him, which made him come up short, and he was able to pick up some more yardages. But excellent job right there by the runner.
Volante McCord from the Collinwood Cobras on the tackle.
It's a good job.
Second down 4. He's had 8 tackles on the day already, Volante McCord.
Yeah, he's been pretty active on both sides of the ball.
There you go, right side.
He's got a hole. And enough yards and another first down.
What we got here? Number 15 running the ball.
Looking at it right here, it's 15. And that is Jare Ali from the Gunning Park Gators.
Yeah. One thing those Gators know how to do, they know how to run the ball. That wing T, they will run it down your throat.
So first down. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Nationals need to stop. They need a big play. They're not going to get it here. That was the man that scored the only touchdown and extra point in this football game. Tanachi McLean on the carry.
Well, DeAndre Bell has to be awfully happy because the offense is just doing exactly what he's asking them to do, is eat up that clock, block, give us some running room. What's it they say down there at Cleveland Brown Stadium? You can run the football and play defense, you're in good shape.
That's correct, Tim. And just like you asked me about the trenches, they've been controlling the trenches with this talented, skill-rich backfield quarterback. You know, they're deep. They got skill in almost every position. You can see here they have switched quarterbacks now to the Mike Monroe All-Stars, the George Monroe All-Stars.
I looked at the offensive line when they came off the ball, John, that time. You could see a few of them firing out. Third down, we'll call it 3. 45 seconds and counting.
Looks like Coach Bell has turned the offensive play calling duties over to one of the assistants this half. Uh-oh. Usually that's offense when they blow the whistle early.
And
the
one thing about the American
offense, 5-yard penalty,
they've had like 8
third
different
down.
running backs, and they don't seem to miss a beat, John.
That is so true. I mean, again, the capacity of these football players to hold all that information and learn all that information and be able to come out here today and use it in such a short period of time. It's amazing. And I can just hear the parents now just telling them, say, hey, if you can remember those football plays after only 2 or 3 practices, then you should be able to get your lesson. And it's good to see that this roster is full of merit and honor roll students. So it's not a big surprise. This is our future.
So third down, and I think they picked up enough for the first down. Yes, they did. They've signaled first down.
Yep, and there's another ball carry, this time Devon Phillips of the Ohio Elite Seminoles.
So that play brings us to the end of the third quarter of this junior all-star game. Again, you've been watching TV20. We are Cleveland. Again, our special thanks to all the sponsors and the coaches and the parents, and we got a chance to honor our team mom at halftime. John, it's so many people that are behind the scenes that make it work, that really this doesn't happen without them.
Yeah, it really doesn't, Tim. I mean, just starting from in the summer with registration, sizing the equipment to the players for player safety, not to mention the daily commitment of driving the players to practice and taking them home and making sure they get their homework done, making sure they get their chores done. Then the kid, he gets to eat and go to sleep while mom and dad, they're washing clothes and they're planning for the next day. It's a journey. That's what it is. It's a journey. But when you're all in it together and you can see the fruits of your labor with your son growing in the football program and your daughter growing in the cheerleading program, the activities that they enjoy with like-minded young men and young women, respectable, like school, like doing positive things, it's all worth it. And it goes by fast, Tim. I mean, when I was raising my 3 sons, it goes by so fast, and you miss it. And now I'm on the grandchildren, and it's a blessing that's well worth the sacrifice and the commitment.
I know, John, that one of the things that we really need to talk about is when they register when they put in their contract and register their child, one of the requirements is bring in your previous report card.
That's right.
Let's talk about that part of it.
Yeah, you have to bring in your report card from the fall. The spring at the end of the school year, so that we can see what type of student you are, so that we can see if you've either fallen short. Wow, we got a reception.
To the outside,
Oh!
20, 10, 5.
Oh.
I haven't seen the arms go up yet. They said he stepped out at the 8-yard line.
Wow.
Wow is right, man. Speed.
Yeah, Khalil Deming showing his speed right here. And just a very poor play on the ball by number 32. He's made some plays on defense, so I know he's a much better ball player than that. I don't know if he was surprised or what, but he allowed Demings to catch the football and get the sideline. So good hustle by 32 on that play, but came up a little short. Monte Brazil. Or Brazo, but he'll make that up, I'm sure. They got to keep these guys out of the end zone.
So first down and goal. They're on the 8. They lead by 7, and they're knocking at the door one more time.
Yeah, I believe the Nationals they're gonna make a big play here.
Amir Harris at quarterback.
They know how important it is that they got to get a stop right here. Uh-oh. Don't let him get loose.
No more than that. The defense stepped up there, John.
Yeah, don't let McLean get loose. I mean, you're going back to what they did in the red zone when they scored the last time. He's good at running between the tackles, so you got to keep an eye on him, but they got so many back there. You got 14 right there. And then you got number 3, Xavier Steele, who's a monster. And he's going to get the football this time, and he's going to take it around the right side.
5. Touchdown.
Can't knock him down. He shows his muscles.
Number 3 with the touchdown. Xavier Steele, leading scorer in the league, 91 points for the Maypebble Heights Saints.
Yeah, just weapons. Right there, we had a chance to get him. 2 people had a chance to get him. 3 people
now
just couldn't make the play.
Oh, take a look at this here, right here.
Yeah.
Let me show you those parts.
There you go.
Oh,
there you
wow.
go, big guy.
I wonder if they got that from the boob too on Sunday with the NFL. I know they didn't get in college, watching a college game.
Watching LeBron James.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah. Oh.
Fumble. Won't matter. Extra points, no good.
Yep. Like somebody got kicked in the.
So 7:06 to go here in the 4th quarter. 13-0. The American All-Stars in the maroon lead. Wow. And they got a player that's down. I think he was the one trying to get to the ball. But coach is talking to him.
Looks like he's in some pain there, but we have people here from the clinic to help us out.
Absolutely. Cleveland Clinic, that's another group that's got behind the program and sent out trainers to all the bantamweight games, and in some of the other games this weekend they've been with us, and last weekend they've been with us to make sure the children are taken care of properly. And they volunteer their time to do that, John.
Yeah, they do. They have an excellent program of outreach for the young physical therapists and the young people in the medical program. And I tell you, Tim, all the ones we've met have been pleasant, very, very knowledgeable. And the thing that I like the most about them is they just really mesh well with our coaching staff. You got different cultures, you got different professions coming together, and it just runs real smooth because everyone has the same goal in mind: keeping our kids healthy, keeping them safe, making sure that they go home the way that they came.
So the young man walks off, number 9. He's with the Cleveland Clinic trainer. So we'll find out more. But let's take a look, John, where they came in and scored one more time.
Yeah, Xavier Steele was put in that backfield along with McLean, so you don't know who's going to get the football. But both of them are dangerous. Steele, just what can I say about this young man? He's just awesome. He is awesome.
Oh, wow.
He is awesome. I'm looking forward to watching him play for a long time. Let me see. He is 9 years old. Yeah.
1st and 10. Run to 35. National looking to throw. And throw they will, but it was incomplete. Well covered on the play. Nice job by the defense.
Yeah, it's the 4th quarter, 7 minutes to go in the game. Coach is going to be looking for somebody to make a play for him. We got to protect, though. We got to protect.
So 7 to go in the game, as you mentioned, John. But again, we want to remind everyone that stay with us, because immediately following this game, we will have the Termite All-Star game. Get a chance to see Ronnie Jones play in that game. He does a great job playing for the Termites. Can run a little bit. It's not real fast, but he can run.
Oh, my. Trying to get around that left side. They got the second team offense in there, looks like. These All-Stars are just as good as the starters. Nice move. Wow. He just ghosted him.
I'll tell you.
Not enough help, though. Got to get some blocking.
So third down and 10.
Yeah, who's that? They got number 2 at quarterback. That's Anthony Mock of the Petaway Eagles. Now they have number 18. The ball's on the ground. I believe that's 18. Yes, number 18, Troy Pascal, Richmond Conquers.
Look at it right here.
Yeah.
That defensive line is just penetrating. He's not able to get off the.
Got to get that ball up. Yeah, you got to get that ball up, and the center's got to take a step so that he can stop that penetration. Let's take a look at number 37 and wonder how anybody could get around him. Lamont Judge, he's a big guy. The Petaway Eagles. He goes to Noble. He's a 4th grader. Honor roll student. You don't see him around for a while as well. Number 22 on that offensive line. Daytona McGraw. Oh,
wow. Yeah. That was a 4th down play, John.
Not a good result.
No. So now the American's going to take over the ball at the 30-yard line of the Nationals.
Good job, Jonathan Tyree.
And it'll be 1st down and 10 with the lead of 13-0 and 5 minutes to go in the ball game. We do want to remind you folks at home, remember there are free recreation programs at all your recreation centers, whether it's in the sports, the arts, the aquatics, the non-traditional. Many of you may not know that a lot of the kids get an opportunity to go down and watch the Cleveland Browns play this season. So you might want to contact your local rec centers, get involved. They earn the right to go there. They also have the basketball, the football, the different sports and the arts. You have the singing, the dancing, the music, so much going on. And again, in our aquatic program, which you'll see in a few weeks right here on TV20, we'll have the 2019 Winter Swim Meet. But there's also Learn to Swim. And for you seniors that are watching this, let me give you the heads up. Heated indoor pools. You can go there in the afternoon when it's not crazy with kids because they're in school, and they got heated indoor pools. And I'll tell you, it takes care of those aches and it really puts you at ease. So you might want to consider that. Contact your local recreation center today. Again, if you're not sure on how to get a hold of someone, you can always pick up the phone right now and call 664-2570. That's 664-2570.
Tell you what, Tim, on a cold day like today, that heated pool sounds good.
Absolutely.
See Coach taking a little bit more time with the second team guys. Uh-oh. That was a good get off on the football right there by number 6.
Nice tackle by number 6.
Christian Swoops, Ohio Cardinals. He's made a couple good plays here today, showing why he's an all-star. Honor roll student.
Nathan Hale, huh?
Yeah, Nathan Hale. He's got some speed. I like his size, Tim. He's got some good size for this junior division. This is looks like it's going to be his last year on this level, so he'll be bigger and stronger and smarter next year for the Pee Wee division. And I'm pretty sure that the Ohio Cardinals and Coach Dorsey will be really excited to get him in the program next year.
Trying to get to the outside.
Wow.
He's brought down. Defense is back on track here for the National All-Stars.
Yeah, they're trying to get this ball back so they can at least get some score in this game. They don't want to leave a goose egg on the scoreboard.
That tackle right there by 39, Lorenzo Smith. He's a 4th grader at Harvey Rice, Glenville Panthers. He's picking the Browns to win 9 games. You know, I'm looking at these favorites that they pick. You know, anytime you're typed up with the Browns, it seems like 3 names seem to come up. Obviously, Odell Beckham Jr. is the most. Then you got Nick Chubb.
Right.
Then you got Jarvis Landry. I haven't seen anybody pick anybody on the line or the linebackers. And I thought we had a pretty good defense.
That's where there's a football saying, that's where the big uglies play.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of attention, but they are the ones that actually run things.
John, while we have a delay, why don't we talk about Najee? How's Najee doing? He's playing in the NFL, and I know he had a little nick the other day.
Yep.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's with his 4th team and an 8-year career right now, and he enjoys. He's in Jacksonville with the Jaguars. They got off to a tough start, losing their #1 pick, a #1 free agent, and Nick Foles in the first game of the season. But this young man, Gardner Minshew, has stepped in, Tim, and really stepped up and played well. They're 3-4 right now, going into this weekend's game against the Jets. So I'm looking forward to them being 4-4. Then they're off to London. So his mom will go over there with him and make sure that he's okay. And I'll stay home and man the castle.
I'll tell you, that's a heck of a ride going all the way to London.
Yeah, but he's doing well.
So 3rd down, going to call it about 20. There's the long pass. Oh! Threw it out there. Nice attempt. Nice job on the defense and the offensive side.
Looked like it went right through his arms on this play. but it was a nice ball. Good job by Harris. He gets it up in there, gives his man a chance to catch it. Yeah, it went right through his arms. Wow. Got to come down with that, number 9. Davon Phelps. Adlai Stevenson, 4th grader, 9-year-old, Ohio Elite Seminole. Is who he's representing here today in the All-Star game. And he picked the Browns to win only 6 games. So all they have to do is win 4 more for him. Oh, Lyman want to get it on early.
Well, a bye week does a lot of good, I think, for some of those teams to heal up and reevaluate what they're doing.
5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Although I will say this, if I'm coming off a bye week and I'm playing an undefeated team at home in their house with Belichick and Brady, that's a pretty tall order.
It is, but what makes it better is that you did have that bye week, you know, Tim, and you can prepare. And hopefully you can get your best effort of the season, because for the Browns, this is the 2nd season.
Absolutely.
Oh, there he goes.
He's on his way.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, touchdown, number 14 from the American All-Stars, and it's Amir Harris.
Yep. He got little style points, too, there. Nice little dance. Yep, just good job here finding a crease. The pursuit just not there. Couldn't get to him. He got through that gash in the defense and took it right to the house. It's a good-looking kid right there. He'll be with Coach Solomon on the Pee Wee level next year, so we can look forward to hearing a lot from him in the future, folks.
So we got try for extra point here.
Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Got to bounce it outside, though. He's going to get there.
He's in.
Yep, McLean.
Tanachi McLean. I'll tell you what, when he hit that gapper right here, John, you can see it was all speed at that point.
Yeah, Harris, he's got speed in reserve, Tim. He's just got good instincts. He can see the hole, and he can get there right away, especially on this level, and he takes advantage of that. I mean, he can score almost every series if he wanted to. I mean, that's how good this kid is, and they have a few players on this American team that have that type of ability. But Harris having an outstanding game here today, as I mentioned.
You know, the thing is, John, on that run, there was one block that was thrown, and he cut right behind where that block was and made that work.
Yeah. I mean, like I said again, Tim, the high IQ of these players, even at this young level, is astonishing. And for them to absorb what they absorbed in a short period of time with the players and new group of guys, it just speaks to that. Again, I'm not surprised to see all the merit roll and honor roll students that we have laden up and down these two rosters. Tanachi McLean is who I was speaking of, trying to remember, and Xavier Steele as well. And don't worry, Khalil, I'm not going to leave you out either, my man. Khalil Demings, one heck of a football player I'm looking forward to watching for many years to come. Oh, fake. Good job. Yeah, number 11 right there. Harlem Boyd trying that left side of the line, making some people miss and getting up there and picking up about 8 yards. You can see him right here. Gives the fake and nice little juke move to make 2 people miss and get upfield for a pickup of 8 yards. Good job. Oh, we got a timeout on the field, the American League. American the National All-Stars, they break the huddle. They're ready to go. Referees huddling up. They'll clear the middle of the field so they can run the play.
3:11 to go in the ball game. Second down, we'll call it about 4.
Hey, Daytona, get the dude in front of you, Daytona.
Nothing doing.
Oh, goodness, this guy is slippery.
Oh, wow.
Roll out of there.
Nope, whistle has been blown.
No matter where he's been.
Yeah, he was almost able to crack the Harlem Boyd as he takes it again around the right side, but a good job of penetration right there by number 13, Elijah Chapman. And then here comes the gang. The gang is all here.
Wow.
Good job, Elijah. Another Maple Heights Saints from William Rainey Harper School, a 4th grader, 9 years old, honor roll student, perfect attendance, and Timmy's on the drum line. He's a drummer. Favorite player, J.J. Watt.
Tell you what, you'd be surprised, and John, you know this playing in the NFL. Some of the guys you played with have so many of those special traits. You know, you never hear about.
No, you don't, Tim. You don't hear about those, but they are really special. And what it does is it takes those guys as far away from the game as possible to relax and to really, really level things off so they can stay even keeled in their life. Mine was golf, but I met a lot of guys who wrote poetry, played instruments. Guys were into yoga, race car driving, building cars. It's wonderful to see all the different backgrounds that we have. We had some guys who sung, who were great singers. And it was a pleasure to meet them and witness their talents. Sometimes I get a little jealous. Like, man, I could have did that. I could have did that. But it all just depends on your upbringing and what you're exposed to. And you fall in love with it and you do it.
So, John, when you were real young, was that one of your ambitions to play in the NFL?
It was, Tim. 1973. Leland Beverage Browns, Pal 6, we won the championship. And in those days, every champion was given a banquet on all levels, was given a banquet, and the Cleveland Browns sponsored it. And at the Cleveland Browns sponsored, they would send one of the players. So they sent Don Cockcroft.
Wow.
And I got to meet Don Cockcroft and shake his hand and take some pictures. And when my Polaroids came back, it was wonderful. And that's when I made up my mind I wanted to be a professional football player. So I sat down and talked to my dad about it. And he told me that if you really want to do that, then that's the lifestyle that you have to lead. You have to eat right. You have to do your work. You have to do your homework. You have to work hard at everything you do because those guys are complete athletes, mentally and physically and spiritually. It means that you have to go to college, you have to graduate, and you have to be an attractive product, so you have to be good. So I did all those things. Didn't run the streets, didn't have a bad diet, hung with the right crowd, and realized the fruits of my labor. So I'm happy with that, and I'm really proud to say that I have sons who all either had a shot at the plan or, again, like you said, with Najee, is still in the league in his 8th year.
Okay, so that timeout is over. It's first down and 10. We got a change of possession. The American All-Stars are with it. 1:30 to go in the ball game. cut it up and be brought down. Looks like it was number 24 on the tackle.
Yeah, McLean again carrying the football. They just don't want a turnover here, so the American All-Star team and the coaching staff for DeAndre Bell, they just want to run this clock out.
There he is, number 24, Marcus Russell, who was on the tackle from the Southside Seahawks.
Oh, Marcus.
And whistle has blown. So the defense jumped into the neutral zone. Well, John, obviously we've been doing a lot of Muni football.
Encroachment on the defense.
The last few weeks here on TV20. How do they find out and get involved with the Muni Football League program? Maybe where it's in your neighborhood. The website is probably your best bet, folks. If you go to clevelandmunifootball.org.
That's right.
And it'll tell you exactly where those organizations are, who to contact. And don't forget, cheerleaders, you are welcome as well.
And if you have any questions, you can call myself or email me. My name and number and email address is on there. Jason Dunn, the Director of Football Operations, or you can call the President, Joe Record. All of our contact information is there. We will help you out as much as we can and get you on the team and get you all lined up, sons and daughters. You'll enjoy it. All right. Another one in the books. So on this rainy, dreary afternoon, the Junior All-Star game ends with the American All-Stars 20 and the National All-Stars nothing. Jason Dunn will be right back with the award ceremony for the defensive and offensive players of the game and talk to DeAndre Bell, the Coach of the Year in this junior division.
Open-minded people.
The spirit of innovation.
Passion.
Action. Rock and roll.
Cleveland. Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland!
This is Jason Dunn down on the field at the conclusion of the 2019 Junior Division All-Star Game. And this is a great follow-up to our Termite All-Star Game. I'm joined on the field right now by both head coaches. First, head coach of the National Division, Glenville Elite Panther, Alan Boyd. Coach Boyd, let's talk about the experience of working with a fine group of young men. These are the best of the best. These are our scholar athletes, these are our all-stars, and you had the privilege of coaching this team this week. Let's talk about the experience.
The experience was great. These kids came out, they worked hard all for practice. They gave me their all, they showed their discipline, and that's all you can ask for as a coach.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Coach. This your first All-Star game?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. I'm now joined by the American Conference head coach and head coach of the Maple Heights Saints, who is also
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year. Not to mention, he's the 2019 city champion. So, Coach DJ, this is also familiar interviewing you down on the field and post game. Let's talk about your experience of working with these fine young men this week.
I just want to give thanks to my Kevin Penn, Tanachi McClain. They held it down for me last week when we was at championship practice. But when I got a chance to come, man, I had goosebumps, man. All you had to tell them just one time, and they went hard. So I just appreciate the kids. It's an honor to be able to coach them.
Okay, and with that said, we have a few specialty awards to give out today. So first award will be our outstanding defensive player of the game, and that goes to the national division. That's number 8 with 7 tackles on the day, Volante McCord. Volante McCord, congratulations on winning the 2019 Defensive Player of the Game. You had 6 tackles out there. Was it 6 tackles or 7? You had 7 tackles today. You were all over the place. You were saving touchdowns. Who would you like to thank today?
I want to thank my mom.
Coaches.
And my coaches.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. You really played a great game today, and hats off to you. All right, now we want to bring up our 2019 Outstanding Offensive Player of the Game. This kid had 108 yards rushing, was 1 for 4 passing with 24 yards and a touchdown. From the Garden Valley Falcons, number 14, Amir Harris. Wow, Amir, I have not seen a stat line like that in an all-star game in a long time. That was a great performance today. Would you like to thank anybody?
My coach and my mom, because I wouldn't even be playing without my mom.
Yeah, great job, Amir. So I want to present you with the Outstanding Offensive Player of the Game. Okay, while I'm down here, I got one more award to give out, and this right here is going to our 2019 Junior Division Coach of the Year. All right, the Coach of the Year award is not all about wins on the field. It's about impacting the community, about rallying the program together, and about getting the parents to support you and believe in your goals and visions. Coach DJ from Maple Heights Saints has been doing this for a long time. And you know, when you run a great program, when you have structure, when you have a plan in place, you know the wins are going to come. And you've been doing a lot of it. You know, I think you've been down here at the conclusion of the championship game for 3 years in a row now, right?
3 years in a row.
Okay, and you know, and that just talks about your commitment, your dedication, and what all you give. So I want to thank you on behalf of the Cleveland Community Football League for all you do for the league, for the program. And you just want to kind of talk about your journey?
Yeah, well, it's been a long journey. I started, 15 years ago, a whole lot of ups and downs, but kept on moving forward. Just got to thank God, my coaches, of course, Coach Duke, Miss Yolanda, and all the parents and all the coaches around the league. I know we don't usually get thank you enough. You know, we don't even get paid for this. We do this for the kindness of our heart. So no matter what color we wear, whatever, we all here for the same purpose. Keep it up, coaches.
So your 2019 Junior Division Coach of the Year, Coach DeAndre Bell. And while I'm down on the field, I want to go ahead and give a special thanks and present one more award. Since I'm already down here with the Saints, I want to bring up Termite head coach Lewis Fitzpatrick. All right. Coach Lewis Fitzpatrick is our recipient of the 2019 Termite Division Coach of the Year. And just like Coach DJ, Coach Lou's been doing this for a long time. And, you know, I light up every time I see your engagement and your interaction with the babies. You know, those are 6 and 7 year olds. That's the foundation of a program. That's the foundation of our program, of the Saints' success. When you can, you know, grasp the kids and get them to learn the fundamentals and that concept early about teamwork, dedication, hard work, sacrifice, and the fact that the parents love you, Coach Lou. You know, let's just talk about your journey.
It's been a long journey, but coaching for 15 years now, and been down as the termite level 6 and 7 year olds for the last 3 years, and it's been a fun ride. I love the parents. They trust me with the kids, and that's a good thing.
Okay, one question for you. Is this really your last year?
Oh yeah, I'm old. I gotta let the younger coaches do it now. Gotta let the younger coaches do it now. So.
Okay, so without further ado, your recipient of the 2019 Termite Division Coach of the Year, Coach Lewis Fitzpatrick. And now to do it down here in the field, and I'm gonna toss it back up to you, Tim.
Well, thank you, Jason. And again, John, some outstanding coaches, some outstanding kids were part of today's, and they surely did not disappoint us.
No, Tim, and as you can see with the awards he gave out, especially on the coaches level, how these kids can be transformed and trained and given opportunity to on all levels just to succeed. I mean, great examples right there. 15 years, don't get paid, and they're all for the kids. Like Coach Bell said, no matter what color you wear, we all are in here for the same mission, accomplishment, and that is to this junior level. They're just getting started, one step up from the termites, and it just gets even better and better from there on the Pee Wee and the Bantam level.
Well, folks at home, we're going to take a little break here, but before we do, two things. Number one, we're going to take a look at some of the plays and some of the faces that were all part of the 2019 Junior All-Star Game. So for John Good, I'm Tim Wells. Good night, everyone.
Good night.